The first time I saw Castillo San Felipe del Morro Fort in Old San Juan was by cruise ship. The approaching view is spectacular. It is my #1 cannot miss recommendation for Old San Juan, and honestly, I can't think of another site or activity that I would rank higher. With good sun protection and sturdy shoes, the walk along the north coast past La Perla is stunning. If you have the time and energy, I highly recommend the walk between San Cristobal and El Morro forts. The National Park Service has strategically placed information signs throughout the park. Signs and employees are bilingual, English and Espanol. I try to allow for a couple hours exploring El Morro Fort. If time is tight, you could explore everything in about an hour, but you miss out on all the important history exhibits and just being able to take your time walking through each of the areas. Over the centuries, the fort has been attacked numerous times, including by the English in 1595, 1598, the Dutch in 1625, and the British were back in 1797 and 1898. There are several exhibits located in the tunnels and underground chambers. These tunnels were used to store supplies, ammunition, and weapons, and to move troops and supplies throughout the fort without being detected by the enemy. There's some really interesting exhibits to learn about the complex defense system, history, architecture, and design. In addition to the tower and tunnels, you can see the cannons, barracks, and walk through the exhibits. And of course, there's a gift shop. The fort was named after King Philip II of Spain, who ordered its construction in 1535. However, it took another 250 years to actually complete in 1787. Visitors can climb to the top of the towers, enjoy the panoramic views of the city and the ocean. The fort is an UNESCO World Heritage Site. It's considered one of the most significant military structures throughout the Caribbean. One of the most distinctive features of El Morro Fort is its 6-level tower, which stands 140 feet high. The tower was used to spot approaching ships and then to signal warnings to the rest of the fort. You can climb to the top of these towers and enjoy these beautiful panoramic views of the city and the ocean. The views across the Atlantic Ocean and around Bahia de San Juan, the San Juan Bay, are gorgeous. You can see the Bacardi factory in Cataño and popular beach areas across the water, kayakers, and cruise ships. And if you time it just right, on certain days you can watch an afternoon cruise ship arrival. There is a $5 entrance fee for same-day visits for both fortifications, El Morro and San Cristobal. So if you have the time, be sure to visit both. As part of the National Park Service, annual pass holders get free admission to both forts, plus a free guest. Both forts are open 7 days a week to visitors. Sundays tend to be the busiest due to cruise ships in the port of Old San Juan. If you're worried about crowds, it's worth checking the published cruise docking schedule for Old San Juan at cruisetimetables.com or cruisemapper.com. There are plenty of activities on the front lawn of the fort. Most days you'll see at least a few kites in the air. After touring the fort, you can walk down to the Old City Gate for direct access down to the lower walkway around the fort towards Paseo de la Princesa. The dock was destroyed by Hurricane Maria in 2017 and rebuilt a few years later. So do not miss this incredible view at sunset. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe for more videos from JenThereDoneThat in Puerto Rico and beyond.